Floaroma Town, huh? I've heard, like, I haven't done a lot of research into things about this game, but I've heard that this is apparently the couple where you get, like, the event Pokemon from them, of, like, Mew and Jirachi, that are, like, if you have save data of Let's Go and Sword and Shield respectively, you get them as, like, as gift Pokemon and whatnot. Hello, Akira. Glad to hear you feel special. What, for being a Zubat there? hello, hope you are doing well today. The original inspiration that I got for it was from Astral Chain, but you can just erase that little bit of information from your memory banks. You don't have to know that I just said that. But yeah, good to hear that you are doing well. But yeah, so apparently, well, we'll talk to them in a hot second, actually. We'll go into the Pokemon Center first, I guess. We've got things to go do in, like, Floaroma Town, as we did in Pokemon Platinum. Let's rest our Pokemon. Yes. Boop, buddy, bop. I don't know if I love or hate the sound of the Pokeballs going into the thingamabob. The clicking sound of, like, the Pokeball itself is fine, but, like, the, hold on. It sounds like someone's, like, clicking their lips or something like that. Why does it sound like that? Hold on. One more time. Like, there's the clicking sound of the Pokeball, but, like, the device itself sounds like someone is just, like, clicking their lips or something. Hold on. Someone's going... No, I can't do it. I literally cannot. But it literally sounds like someone, I don't know, doing that or something like that in their cheek. What is that? I don't even know. But yeah, the animation for Flosa's a Hydro Pump looks like Flosa got food poison from Taco Bell. I've seen, like, a clip of that on Twitter, I believe, and it cracked me up. It was certainly something, to say the least, what I saw there. Yeah, that's what it could be, like a plunger noise or something like that. Plunger noises in the background of the sound recording booth. What, when they were recording whatever sound is the Pokeball sound, they were just, like, in a washroom or something like that, and there was a plumber there that was just, like, plunging a toilet in the background? Wait, let's hear it again. What? Oh my goodness. Hello, Craig. What's my next Pokemon? My next Pokemon is one that we are about to get right now, as a matter of fact. Because, as I was saying a second ago, these two apparently give you the gift Pokemon for having a save file of Sword and Shield and Let's Go here. So, like, I guess there's 3 event Pokemon, these 2, and then, like, the Manaphy that you get is, like, an early buying bonus that I won't be able to get by being disconnected from the internet since I'm not getting the day 1 patch and whatnot. Also, Mad Squirrel raiding with a party of 9. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. I most certainly was not expecting the Spanish Inquisition. I appreciate the raid there, Mad Squirrel. I'll go ahead and just, while this is going on, I guess I'll just, like, get the watering can and stuff first. We'll go back to those event Pokemon, is what we'll do in a hot second. Hello, Dwarf Scone and Happily Ever Gaming. Wait, what? What's being said? I don't even know anymore. But hello, Dwarf Score, Happily Ever Gaming, J-Bone, and Mad Score. I appreciate the raid. What was just on the stream agenda for tonight, if you don't mind me asking? Was it this game as well? And I appreciate the follow there, Mad Hype and Dwarf Scone. Very interesting name there, I approve. Mad Squirrel raid, hello as well, MCAT DZ. And did I already say hi to Mad Hype? No, I did not. Hello, Mad Hype. I appreciate the follow there as well, Gay Lister. But yeah, do with this what do you mean what do I do with this Pokeball? I don't understand the question. Use the spray duck. Use the thingamabob. But yeah, also playing Pokemon Diamond. What do you think of it so far? Do you mean like the remakes of this, or like the remasters is like the better term for them, honestly? Or like the originals, and what do you think of it? Like, to exchange your berries for some stickers? I don't have berries yet. We will very, very soon. But I must ask, what is your opinion on them so far? Cherry berries. All right, neato. Then we'll go ahead and plant a couple cherry berries. Is what we do. Or just like the one, essentially. Very, very soon. Oh, wait. Is it like the original where it starts out automatically watered? Technically? Yeah, I think it starts out like automatically watered, but you have to go back and water it later. This is really the hitbox for the sign, not the plant. Are you kidding me? Well, my goodness gracious. Very, very soon we will be doing things here. Very, very soon, I must say. I do quite like the look of the flowers and whatnot. Brilliant Diamond, so far you're enjoying it. You're enjoying the chibi look, and you're playing in Nuzlocke to give it more of a challenge. Well, glad to hear that you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying things, but, you know, maybe not exactly the intended way per se. My playthrough is going some kind of way. At the end of the last stream, we discovered what we like to call the Rourke scale glitch. Turns out every time you start a gym leader battle, the bar that the gym leader appears on will be random. Like, well, their position will be random within a certain range. It seems like the furthest to the left it can possibly go is around the middle point, and the furthest to the right we ever got out of all our trials was around, like, I don't know, around, like, the center-ish between, like, the center and the right side. So, for whatever reason, this is, well, this is the way the game's programmed, I guess. So that's cool. So that was a thing. We've seen a few instances of trainers despawning and respawning instantly. We've had some very glitchy encounters. I am playing this without the day one patch because we're filthy memers around here. And it's a time. So I don't know how much of the freaking jank that I feel like I'm constantly encountering is because of the lack of the day one patch, and how much is just genuinely because the game is a freaking janky mess. But I'm having fun with seeing it break nonetheless. Like your science experiment, we had to know for science. So that's a thing. Like the chat rules of Bill Nye the Science Guy. I figured that like pretty much every stream out there has like mostly the same rules anyway. Like be disrespectful. Don't be disrespectful. No, don't be disrespectful. My good gracious. Yeah, I'm sure most stream rules is like be disrespectful. Yep, that's I can't words. Most streams have like the same rules anyway, so I feel like anybody who's been around Twitch for like a little bit gets it and like gets proper etiquette at this point. So Bill Nye the Science Guy lyrics instead, because people get it anyway. Mortis the Rourke scale is glorious. Isn't it great? I can't wait to try it with other gym leaders. Like, I'm curious if they appear on like different parts on the bar, like if each gym leader is like assigned to like their own range that they could be at, or like how exactly it works anyway. Be disrespectful, of course you will. Oh no, so your glitch, I discovered it. Maybe, I'm sure that some other people might have potentially discovered it, maybe. Like, cause I looked on YouTube videos of other people doing their playthroughs, and I noticed how it was like a little bit different for like each of them as well. But like, the only reason that I found out about it is because I got like headbutt flinched and lost my first attempt against Rourke. I appreciate the follow there, Happily Ever Gaming. So I had to like redo the battle. I was like, wait, is his position different from before? So if everybody else that played this game wasn't boosted like me and just beat gym leaders on the first attempt, they might not like ever notice that every time you load it up, the gym leader is in a different position. And I have literally no earthly idea what could possibly determine it. Not a clue. I don't know what it is. So, like, I guess in a way everyone has like seen it, but not like noticed it. No, did the light just go off? That's an interesting detail. I guess with it getting late and whatnot. So there was that, I guess, and whatnot. But yeah, want the data miners to give answers on the Rourke skull glitch? That's what I want to know. Like, what's going on with that? Is that way for every gym you're interested to see now? From what I looked up on YouTube, I looked up like a couple playthroughs of just like 14-hour videos on YouTube of like full complete playthroughs people have done. And I looked at like other gyms, and it seemed like they at least followed the same properties of not having like versus gym leader name like Platinum did. And I assume Diamond and Pearl did, but it's been too long for me to remember. And I didn't look at a lot of them, but it seems like it probably is. Like, I'll for sure test it with Gardenia when we get there and see exactly what's going on. If we can get the Gardenia scale. If you can rate your satisfaction with this gym on the Gardenia scale with this simple survey you can take today. The Rourke scale should be a real scale like the Henderson scale. I'm not actually sure what the Henderson scale is, I'm sorry to say. Also, I guess we'll get our event Pokemon here real quick. Why, hello there! It looks like you've played Let's Go and Kanto before. Would you like to go on an adventure in Sinnoh with this Pokemon? You obtained a Mew. So, I wasn't sure what Pokemon to like have in my team for this playthrough. I'm still not sure what Pokemon to have in my team for this playthrough. But I was thinking earlier today about like potential Pokemon that are available, and I was like, wait, aren't there like event Pokemon of like Mew and Jirachi and stuff like that? I'm not too interested in Jirachi, but Mew just straight up is my favorite Pokemon. So I was like, huh, maybe Mew should become one of our Pokemon for this playthrough. Would you like to give Mew a nickname? I would. So, because this was something that I was actually contemplating earlier today, I was actually able to come up with a name in advance, as opposed to just, like, sitting here, like, freaking thinking for 3,000 years. And let's just say that I've taken some inspiration from one of my YouTuber friendos that does remixes, who goes by Snivies, where for a lot of his remix names, he takes terms from the Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows, which I never knew was a thing that existed until he told me about it. So, I've looked through there a couple times and found some very interesting words that people have made. And one of the ones that I really quite liked was Klexos, which is the idea that while the past may stay the same, your interpretation of it may change, and you can continue to grow from it in a way. And I thought that that might be fitting for Mew as, like, the one Pokemon apart from Ditto that transforms, where it's like, I don't know, you can continue to, like, grow from the past, you can continue to grow as a person and change and whatnot. I thought that maybe it might be a potentially fitting thing. So there's Klexos. That was what I thought there. I'm sure it will be a good partner to you. But yeah, Dictionary of what now? Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows, it's called. There's, like, an official website for it. And I only knew about it because freaking Snivies told me about it. I was like, what the heck is this? Because, like, one of the questions that I asked him about, like, his content at one point was, like, where a lot of his remix names come from. And he was like, oh, that's the Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows. It's not Latin, like some people like to joke it is. I was like, the Dictionary of what now? It was like the Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows. So there's that. And also looking through that, oh, you there. I gather you've seen a wishing star before. Would you mind taking this Pokemon? I think it will be perfect for you. You obtained a Jirachi. Neat. Like, give Jirachi a nickname. So this is another thing where I thought about when it comes to the Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows. And another one of the words that I found very interesting was agnosthesia, I believe it is, which is essentially nostalgia for a time that you've never known. And I thought that maybe for Jirachi, the wish Pokemon, maybe you would wish for, like, you know, a time that you've never known but you feel nostalgic for. But maybe we just go with, like, the shorter version of Agnos, is what I thought. I wish you and this Pokemon the grandest of adventures together. The names that I've given for these two Pokemon totally aren't potentially hinting at any story stuff I might be putting together for this Minecraft series in the near future. That'd be ridiculous. Let's see here. So I'll put... Why does Klexos start at 1 and Agnos starts at 5? I don't get it. Let's put Agnos in here. Hello, Lollipop. How are you doing today? Yeah, it sounds like a neato kind of thing. Like, I totally won't be using these names in the near future for anything here. That'd be silly. But but yeah, so there's those two names that I thought were rather interesting. But yeah, the Henderson skill is basically to determine how off rails a tabletop RPG story gets. 1 Henderson is that the story is completely derailed. 2 Hendersons is completely impossible to recover from. And at that point, the game master, I assume GM stands for, is powerless to stop the players from causing chaos. What? My goodness, keep revealing Minecraft plot. Won't get the map. No one's ever gonna make a freaking theory video on the story I'm putting together for my Minecraft series later this year. There's no way. Like, I'm really looking forward to the cave update later this year and, like, properly starting Minecraft on the channel sometime shortly after that. Sometimes shortly after that, and sometimes shortly after people add, like, shaders and textures that let me put my freaking $800 graphics card to good use to actually properly get, like, really cool reflections. Speaking of cool reflections and water effects, I do like the water in this game. Like, there's a lot of things graphically I don't like about this game. The water is one of the things I really do like, for the most part. But yeah, we shall see what happens and whatnot. But yeah, Herding just got off work. Well, at least work is done now. Now it's time to chill on a Friday and whatnot. Help, trainer. Please, can you get my papa for me? He works at the Valley Windworks, but the people dressed like space aliens are mean and won't let me in. Oh yeah, this is, after you liberate the Valley Windworks, don't Drifloons appear on Fridays, at least in the original games? It's Friday for, like, 44 more minutes. Or, no, 54 more minutes. I was misreading things. I can't numbers anymore. So if I liberate this in time, it might have to be, like, during the day or something like that. I don't know. Let's see here, a potion. But yeah, 0 Hendersons is basically running as usual, and -1 Hendersons is that the game master is railroading you. What's railroading mean in that kind of context? What does that mean? Do good voice. I appreciate that, Happily Ever Gaming. I've honestly thought about, like, I do kind of semi-joke voices a lot of the time when I'm doing like playthrough stuff, but I have honestly thought about like getting into like actual more serious voice acting where you'll get into it way more than the kind of I'm like half joking, half serious when I'm doing playthrough stuff and reading out text. But I've honestly thought about like getting into like actual more serious voice stuff, because that actually sounds like it'd be like really fun to do on the side, you know? Don't you dare go into the Valley Windworks. I got orders to keep everyone out if they're not part of Team Galactic. You're giving me a look that makes me think you're gonna try to get in. Okay then, you have to battle me for it. Okay. But yeah, where the game master is forcing you to play their story and not your own, where your decisions you make in character don't matter, huh? One day I will properly play stuff like D&D. But it still might not be for a little while. Oh yeah, you evolved in Soravia. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot. Quite honestly, I forgot about that little tidbit there. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and wing attack you. So when it comes to a, what, are you kidding me right now? So when it comes to like voice cast stuff, I browse a lot of like remix content and music stuff on YouTube, especially around like Pokemon and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. So I oftentimes on my YouTube homepage will have like remixes recommended to me, and I'll usually find like a lot of new channels that way, like new channels to me, not like new channels that they were just made, but like new to me and whatnot. Loving this, but you have to sleep. All right, appreciate you stopping by and hanging around a little bit after the raid there, Happily Ever Game. I hope you have an awesome rest of the night and have incredible dreams of the Wark scale now that you know that this is a thing that exists. You'll never be able to live without this information anymore. Oh, yeah, I forgot we had a level 1 Pokemon along with us. But yeah, leaving you in lurk mode, I appreciate that, J-Bone. Hope you take care as well. I'm doing myself. We'll get into that here shortly about stuff going on today. Today wasn't the best. I figured playing this game might help cheer me up a little bit, which is part of the reason why we're here. Also because it's a new game that I want to cover. Yeah, I'm really supposed to win with a Pokemon like this. Got $704 for winning. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Nice to meet you as well. Isn't that just great? Getting owned by some kid. You can't do a thing if I lock myself in with my Works key. That's right, the other Works key's not here. My cohorts in the Flower Patch have the only other one. In that sense, I'm no longer the loser. He like goes through the doorway and then just despawns. He just pops out of existence. Instead of like the doors closing behind him and then they despawn him. They just straight up despawn him before, like while he's still in sight. Nice. Perfect game, by the way. Anyway, one of the channels that I had found semi-recently, I went through like a couple of their PMD remixes, and one of the videos that I saw that was on said channel was a freaking casting call for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. And I was like, oh? Like, what's going on here? It was like an oldish video from like half a year ago, so I was like, oh, it's probably done by now, but there weren't any other videos on it since then. So I joined said server and I've looked into things there a little bit, and like apparently stuff is like mostly figured out at this point, but you know, maybe it'd still be a thing that I might be able to get involved with in some way. Maybe. Well, we'll see. But like, it was one of those things where I was like, huh, that sounds cool, and like something that would be really awesome to be a part of, because like I don't mention it on stream a whole lot, but from time to time I do audition for like some voice gigs on the side. I've never gotten in for like any of them before. And but I have auditioned for stuff here and there. It's just really, really hard to find anyone that's like willing to accept anybody that doesn't have like any actual experience yet. And I've just been like looking for opportunities for like I don't care about like paid work for that kind of thing at this point. I just want to find someone that's willing to like give me a chance, give me experience, and potentially put like a good word in for me down the line. That's like all I really care about. Like at the moment is basically what that is. So who knows? Maybe at some point I don't know if this one like freaking setting will be the opportunity for that, but at some point in the near future I do hope that like some kind of opportunity arises where maybe that's something that I'd be able to pursue. Maybe that'd be pretty neato, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, hold on, was the voice cast call video done by a guy named the Gold Crow? No, it was not. It was a different thing, Bob. Is that another person that's doing that kind of thing? Because no, it was someone else. I really don't like the forest transitions in this. It really doesn't look like this leads anywhere. It just looks like a strangely dark spot is all it looks like. It looks like a developer dropped a coffee stain on their textures, because that's how texturing works, by the way.